Millions watching the Super Bowl tonight were hoping to score a win of their own. Gambling and the NFL go hand in hand, but Alabamians aren't getting a cut. As it stands now, Alabama is an island surrounded by gambling waters. Nearly all of our neighboring states have legalized a chance at some fast cash, but there is a new push for betting in Bama. Fox 54's Simon Williams tells us what lawmakers are considering in this new legislative session.
Gambling on the big game is big business. From picking a winner to timing how long the national anthem will take, people can wager on almost anything. It's reflective of the expansive presence sports gambling has taken up in the sports fan experience. Gambling in most forms is still illegal in Alabama thanks to the state constitution, which bars lotteries. And while the push to legalize some form of gambling in Alabama is not new, the prevalence of sports gambling through apps has made recent pushes more intriguing. After a sweeping lottery and casino proposal failed in the state Senate last session, State House Speaker Republican Nathaniel Ledbetter of DeKalb County said he wants any gambling bill to start in the Senate this year. Two of the bills pre-filed for this year's legislative session deal with gaming. HB 41 would make electronic games of chance illegal, among other things. And HB 47 proposes amending the state constitution to allow for the creation of a charitable lottery. The pro-gambling stance is largely an economic argument. They think gambling, but more specifically sports betting, is an untapped tax revenue. State House Minority Leader Anthony Daniels and Republican State House Representative Andy Witt argue lotteries work well in neighboring states.
We're making investments in the education of the people in Tennessee. We're making investments in the education of those that are in Florida and in Georgia. And so I think that the people of Alabama would much rather make an investment in the education of those that are in our own state.
Too much money is going across the state line, period. Second of all, the people in Alabama overwhelmingly support the lottery and the right to vote on it, and they deserve that.
The anti-gambling stance can come out of an appeal to morality. North Alabama economics professor Jason Imbrogno estimates that any tax revenue generated would be marginal and at the expense of creating thousands of new problem gamblers.
I mean, we're talking like this might raise the state budget 1%. I don't think our rules of our society that we live in should allow 1% state tax revenue to go up in order to ruin 20,000 people's lives.
The state legislature's regular session started February 4th, so we could very well see soon whether or not Alabama will hit or stay on sports betting. In Huntsville, Simon Williams, Fox 54 News.
If sports betting ever gets legalized, it would certainly be welcome. According to the Sports Betting Alliance, 75% of Alabama voters want online sports betting on the ballot.